You laughed at me.
Wow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of the Muttlay Krew. And we're here in the Game Room Boulevard. And we're in the blasting in the afternoon sun. It's creeping through the windows, creeping on our necks and shoulders and arms. And I'm here with Kyle. Mr. Cody, unavailable.
It's the Muttlay 2
The
today.
Muttlay 2 again today, rolling. Things came up. So the early shift didn't work for Cody, but we had to get it out. And he's just the odd man out once again. But that's all right. We'll keep on rolling. We got his dirty long legs. We got his tips and bits and slips and dips, and that's all we need. That's all we need from him really today. So
Yeah, did you hear that, Cody? You not relevant. We don't need you here today.
that's what we really need from
That's
him.
really rude, Jake.
Well, 2 weeks in a row, two podcasts now we've done without him. Without Kyle, 0. Without Jake, 0. So I don't know. I'm reading the room.
Oh no, there was a couple of episodes we didn't do at all.
Yeah.
So we do have one registered to our names.
2 years.
No, you and I.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
3 to Cody, 1 each to you and me.
No, I'm saying there's no podcast without me. There's no podcast out there without you. But now there's going to be 2 without Cody.
Okay, but what's your name?
My name's Jake. I'm here to talk some bets and tips and slips and vips. And we're round
7.
7 of the Rugby League, baby.
Rugby League.
And let's get straight in it on a beautiful long Easter weekend. We got games galore, games every day.
Have you got time off over this period, mate, or?
No work after tomorrow. Should be finished by 11 o'clock tomorrow at least. I can't wait. It's only been 3 days this week. But
So you coming to the city, or are you just going straight to the pub?
Feeling it. City tomorrow. On a Thursday, I got cricket. Definitely on the city.
Oh, you can take the night
I've got
off.
2 games of cricket.
Do we have Super League this weekend?
No, of course not. It's Easter, mate.
Sweet.
So-
We don't have to. I think you and I have never played. Basically, played that one game.
I know it feels like it. Our season starts after Easter. That's how I felt. I knew it was going to be like that this season. We had things on and all that. I was like, we're going to have one game. The team's going to be losing. And then after Christmas, Easter, then we're fucking locked in. And we'll put the team on our back and hit a lot of runs and bowl a lot of wickets and a lot of rev ups and, just get into it. But that's not for another 2 weeks now.
Yeah, right.
So enjoy it. Enjoy your 2 quiet weekends, Kyle, in a row.
Fucking oath.
Well, it's a long
I
weekend.
might get used to it. Might not come back.
Maybe.
I've paid my rego, but I basically don't have to see that money again, so it's obsolete, basically.
Ooh.
All right, where are we starting?
Starting Thursday night. Thursday night it's a bit of a barn burner, possibly.
Barn burner.
Maybe. It could be.
What is
It's got potential.
just like, I understand what you mean, but for some of those listeners, Cody, what do you mean?
Well, it's when you have a farmhouse of birds, such as seagulls, and then you've got a mythical creature, like the dragons, who can just burn fire. Burn that barn onto fire. Burn barn. Fuck yeah.
Oh man, Khaleesi would be so proud.
Thank you. But here we are. We have Muttlay versus St. George Illawarra. Are Muttlay the mothers of dragons, or are they not? I don't know.
What? Got no idea.
No Tommy Turbo, not back in. They are at Brookie Thursday night. I'm going to tip the Dragons, Kyle.
You're taking the Dragons.
I think they're just playing better football at the moment.
The Dargans.
The Dargans, they're playing better football at the moment. Their coach is just playing games with players and teams. And Muttlay, they looked a bit out of it at the moment. Still no Tommy Turbo, waiting for him to come back. Ola Quadu doesn't look fit. Thinking the Dragons, little outside pit the post. I'm waiting for you to probably come with a stat that, the Dragons are absolute shit at Brookie, but I got no idea about that. Going St. George will win. And my try scorer, can't go him because he keeps never scoring when I like him. So I'm going
Was that Sully or Gutho or which one? Val Holmes?
Gutho. So I'm just going to go nice and comfortable and go Tyrell Sloan on the right wing.
Tyrell Sloan. Right. I'll give you Cody's in his absence. So he feels like the Seagulls are going to win this one. But he reckons the Dragons are going to cover the line. I highly doubt he actually looked at the line because he never does. But the line's currently sitting at 3.5 points. So he's got this one being a close one again. So Dragons to cover the 3.5 points, and he's taken Taula Coca-Cola anytime. Now, I had a bit of a look at this one, and I couldn't get a read on it.
See?
Couldn't get a read on it. Seagulls, though, although without Tommy Turbo, Lehigh looks all right at the back. He's not Tommy, but if you're going to get a replacement for Tommy that's not Pappenhausen, Tedesco, or Latrell, or Kalen Ponga. Well, no, not Kalen Ponga at the moment, but Lehigh's not a bad replacement there. So I'm taking the Seagulls head-to-head. I'm with Cody on this one. But I think Seagulls are actually going to win well. Give me the...
they're home track bullies.
They are. And the Dragons, the last time they were on the road, they lost to the Eels. So can't trust the Dragons on the road. So give me Seagulls. Give me the Seagulls with the line, and I'm giving Hamoli. Hamoli Olakau'atu's crushing over any time. Now, I only knew this much about it because I actually did look into it because it's one of my games that is my same gamer. So, mentioned Lehigh. Last time he played the Dragons, he was at fullback and he scored a try. So I'm backing that again. Hamoli has a great record at scoring tries against the Dragons. He's scored 4 times over his last 5. So give me Hamoli, and I do agree with your Tyrell Sloan, Jake. So give me Tyrell Sloan anytime. So Lehigh anytime, Olakau'atu anytime, Sloan anytime. $12.
$12 for some big dogs to score. I like that.
Red hot, I reckon.
But I just think Hamoli, he looked a bit bumped and bruised last week.
Yeah, he's had a couple of injections, I've heard, and he's just going to come out rampaging, mate.
Just going.
Just running over the top of him.
What's scarier than Hamoli? Hamoli on drugs. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to the beautiful, the feather pitch, the Good Friday clash on a 4 o'clock Friday game. We got the top of the ladder Bulldogs up against the resurgent Rabbitohs, first versus fifth. What a game it should be. Cody Walker, big in for the Rabbitohs.
Campbell Graham
back in.
And Lewis Dodd coming on the bench.
It'd be interesting if he actually starts as a little bit of a shield. Wayne likes to play these games, but we'll see. But what about the Bulldogs? Back in action this week. Some big guns back in. Matt Burton back in. Kick out on the extended bench. Might jump in. Jacob Kraz still in again. Second game of the year. Bulldogs are looking pretty fucking hot to trot. But I still hate them. But they're gonna win. They're gonna win this game. I think it'd be close. But what is the line?
9.5 points.
9.5. Oh, nah. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a Good Friday cracker. The Rabbitohs will hold the line, but I think the Dogs will win again. Make it 6-0 to start the year. And give me... Ooh. Latrell Mitchell, he hasn't scored yet. He's coming back in. Give me that extra point at 5/8. Latrell's scoring.
Not bad. I just changed my tip.
Just changed.
Yeah. So I originally had Bulldogs Rabbits because I'm locking in, like if this was my game, my absolute pick for this week is that line. 9.5 points. Too many. For an Easter game, this is a game that both of these teams get up for. Wayne Bennett.
Change it though?
Yeah. I'm thinking an old-fashioned, what do they call it? Ambush. Rabbits are going to get the chocolates here.
Whoa. The Bulldogs are going to lose their first game. It's going to be up against the Rabbitohs.
If they're going to lose one, this is where they're going to lose it. Coming out of a bye, they might be just a little slow starting, and the Rabbits might just get the chocolates here. That's my little... But banging in on that line, 9.5 is too many points because Wayne Bennett's going to get the Rabbits up for this game.
Oy.
Campbell Graham coming back in.
It's the Buddies on Easter.
It is.
That's an omen.
Yeah. In saying that, the Bulldogs could win by 50.
40.
Yeah. So give me Rabbits, and give me Stephen Crichton though. Well, he loves a try against the Bunnies. Does loves a meat pie against the Bunnies. So give me the Critter. I haven't changed that, but Cody is with you, Jake. identically.
What?
Bulldogs, Rabbits, Latrell.
What?
Yeah. Bulldogs,
Cody.
Rabbits, Latrell. So this is Cody's game, I believe, as well. He's also taken Latrell, so he's doubled up on Latrell in his same gamer. And he's paired that with Bronson Zeri and Jacob Kiraz anytime.
You guys and your Sherrys, he fucking shit, eh? Karaz, that's if this is my team and my crew, Karaz is scoring. He was so keen for a try against Newcastle, just couldn't get it over the line. He is.
I genuinely think that the only risky leg here is probably Latrell.
Of course.
Yeah. But $14 for that.
That's not bad for 2 centres in Latrell. No, a winger, a centre in Latrell.
Yeah. So yeah, Latrell, Karaz, Jerry, anytime. $14. That's probably. I'd have to go through it all, but I'm pretty sure that's the shortest same game multi Cody's produced for about 6 weeks.
Good book. Beautiful. Let's get to the Friday night game up here at sunny Queensland. I'm sure it'll be Suncorp, a big game like this. When we got the Red Cloth Dolphins.
Red Cloth. I heard they're wearing blue this week.
That'd be interesting. But no, I reckon they'll be wearing red.
Could be gold.
Up against Melbourne Storm, the high flyer, the fucking red hot Melbourne Storm. Yeah, I cannot not tip Storm doing well.
The line is currently 14.5 points.
Yeah, give me that. I know Dolphins have been looking much better the last 2 weeks, but Storm is flying. Jerome Hughes has been named, so he might play. And if they're full strength, I can't see them not winning by a lot again. Yeah.
Try scorer?
He's been frothing. He's been getting close. He's been close. And I didn't pick him last couple of weeks, so I'll pick him this week. Ellie Katoa.
I'm pretty sure someone out of the three of us have picked him
every week.
Yeah. Because I picked him last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, as for myself, I'll start with Cody here. Cody's also gone Storm.
Yeah.
And he's taken... This must be his new one. So you know how he was Broncos, Arthurs? He's now Storm, Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a trend happening there with codes. Me, on the other hand, I have a feeling that Jerome Hughes is going to be a late pull-out.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm taking Storm head-to-head. I still think they'll get the bickies, but Dolphins will cover that 14.5. Bad call if Jerome is named and actually plays the full 80, because they could blow them out of the water. But give me Cam Munster anytime.
Cam Munster? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I reckon he's going to...
He likes playing up in Queensland, his home state, that's for sure.
That's it. That was the whole purpose of that pick. But anyway, Carter.
Beautiful. Well, this is my same game multi, and it's always a bit tricky with Melbourne. With they're a bit low on all their ends.
You mean odds?
Odds, thank you. I knew it was a short word. Sometimes I mix that word up. And how they're playing at the moment, Melbourne, it's like you have to go through big few scores to get up there. So that's what I've done. And I'm feeling the right edge a lot. I'm feeling the right edge of Melbourne Storm this game. I know they went left a lot last week, but I'm feeling the right edge. So I've got Sua Falongo back in on the wing, back in the team. I think he's going to be chomping to get some tries. So I've got him to score first, second, or third. And I think Ryan Pappenhausen is going to score a try throughout the game. He's been on fire the last couple of weeks, and we all got him a super coach, so we want him to keep scoring. And then I was playing around the other ones, and I was like, I could have went somewhere else, but I was like, I went those two guys, Falongo and Pappenhausen, to score 3 or more. I was like, I wonder why. What was it looking? Chuck that all together, and I got $20, and I thought I was very happy with those odds for $20. I was like, yes, sir, lock it in.
It's not bad.
That's what I thought.
Like, considering, well, originally when I looked at it, I thought you just had either of them to score any time, and then those two combined for 3, and I was like, $20 for that's not bad. But then I realised that you had Falongo first, second, or third. I reckon if that gets up, then obviously if Pappy scores, you literally just need one of those two to score another one.
So yeah.
It's actually not bad from you. Right.
And it was weird. I had Falongo and Pappenhausen score 3 or more, just those two legs. And it was like $13.50. And then just to chuck in Pappenhausen score anytime went up to 20. So I don't know how that works, but...
Well, because...
I guess it could get up those other ones if just Falongo hits a hat-trick.
Yes.
But I was like, okay.
If he scores first, second, and third.
Because, I was looking at other Melbourne stores and Trump in there, and I was like, they're not only like a lot of tries and another try, but then I was like, I've had Busk. I was like, I like that. So, yeah, $20, baby.
Nice.
Only problem, they could keep going left all night, and I could be way off. But you never know.
Oh, they could be going left, right, up the middle, all over the place. They could put on another 50.
If it was like Warriors last week.
As long as they go right early, that's all that matters.
So that will be big if Jerome Hughes plays. So you guys are late pull out, they're probably going left.
Yes.
So yes.
Everything in the box to the left.
But I lock that in as my same game multi. Beautiful. Let's get to Easter Saturday. Only 2 games on Easter Saturday because you get an extra juice on
Monday.
Yes, I thought so. And we start off over the Dutch. We got the Denham Cup. We got the New Zealand Warriors up against the Brisbane Broncos. Warriors are $3 outsiders. Wow. Over at home where they have not lost a game yet, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, they've won 3 all in New Zealand.
And they did win their last one against the Broncos at Go Media as well.
Ooh.
I'm very tempted.
But the Broncos played shit last week, and they have not played 2 shit weeks in a row at the moment with the new Michael Maguire coach team. And they have a lot of New Zealand flavour. I hate this game.
Yeah, try betting on it.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going Warriors then. Keep it straight at home. Warriors to win. And I'm going to keep him in my super coach team. So I'm going Jesse Arthurs to score because I need him to score. So even more reason for him to score, me to keep a point.
So let me just get this right. You're going Warriors to win.
Yeah.
Warriors to obviously cover the spread and Jesse Arthurs anytime.
Jesse Arthurs anytime.
Ooh. All right.
Well, he's not Cody's man anymore, so I thought it was free game.
Well, I guess you're right. Cody has gone Broncos to win, Warriors to cover 8.5.
8.5.
And he's gone Ben Hunt anytime.
Has looked shit the last couple of games.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Because Ben Hunt is probably playing worse than he ever did when he was playing at the Dragons at the moment, in my humble opinion. But there's nothing to say that he doesn't turn it around over in NZ. So, good on you, Coates. Well played. Me, on the other hand, I'm so tempted to also take the Warriors with you. But I'm not. I'm going Broncos to win. Warriors head-to-head. And I picked the front rower last week, right, with Moses Leota.
Yeah.
Hit that. Now, there's been a guy for the Broncos that's been looking pretty red hot that isn't named Payne Haas. And I've noticed over the last few weeks, Warriors actually been very soft around the middle edge, right? In the middle areas, very soft potential. So this is where I'm hitting up my front rower. And he's coming off the bench. Xavier Willison anytime. Can sniff out a try. And I feel like he could get through here against this little bit softer. Because James Fisher-Harris isn't there this week. He's out. That's what actually tips my scales to the Broncos was Fisher's out. Chansy's out. So I felt like those factors pointed me back towards the Broncos. So, and I actually do feel like they lose a fair bit with Rocco Berry also out at right centre. He only played his first game of the season last week, but I think he's a very underrated defensive centre and he's developing his attacking side. So, yeah, give me Willison. Give me Broncos with the head-to-head and Warriors on the line.
Broncos support. You're really talking up the Broncos to make sure they win this game.
Yeah, I almost just talked myself into taking Broncos with the line, basically, is what I was doing there. Anyway, same gamer for this, so I've landed with this one. I have got Jesse Arthurs anytime, because you have to, basically. Into Reece Walsh anytime, heading back to NZ. And Tane Tuapiki is getting the run at fullback, and I like him at fullback. Can open up the game. And the Broncos have fallen off defensively from time to time, and I reckon he might get a supporting try coming up through the middle, might make a soft little break. So yeah, Walsh, Tuapiki, Arthurs anytime, $9. Not bad.
$9, eh? Beautiful. I know you've spun me. I actually just legally changed my tip to the Warriors
legally
like in
in
tipping comp.
yeah.
But now I'm like, fuck, maybe just go the Broncos. Anyway, I think it should be a good game. Oh, then we go.
I'm actually thinking about putting $50 on Xavier Willison. I should have done it with Moses Leota last week at $9.50, but anyway.
Let's get
If and buts were candy and nuts.
Let's get to Saturday night.
Game of the round.
We got the clash of the 15th versus 16th team. 3 out of the 2 bottom teams. It's nearly a spoon bowl, but it is the Roosters up against the Penrith Panthers.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Panthers going for 6 losses in a row. The Roosters going for 2 wins on the trot and beat the Panthers again. Can they get it done? The first team to get the double win up against the Panthers. Tough game, and I just can't not keep tipping the Panthers to win and win well. And it's probably gonna be wrong, but I'm not doing it because they got to play good eventually. Oh. And maybe we keep saying it, they'll keep losing. It's going to keep being like, wow. But Panthers win well, and the line's going to be smaller now.
3.5 points.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
And he's got to score. Tom Jenkins, he hasn't scored.
Thomas Jenkins.
Well,
I think I might have just helped you here, Carter, because I haven't picked a Roosters game right since round 1. And I'm going Roosters this week. So I've basically just locked in.
Panthers are swinging around now, baby.
Yeah, I've basically just locked in the fact that Panthers are probably going to beat us 20 plus now. So, yeah, give me Roosters, and Daniel Tupou anytime. So I can at least come away with 1 point. He does like a try against the old Penny Panthers. Cody has followed me on this one. He's gone Roosters.
He's both jumping on Panthers now. Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm feeling good now. It's going to cost me a lot of tips, but I like it.
And then he's taken Marky Mark. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I'm going to butcher that. So Marky Mark anytime. He's also got the same gamer. And he must be really vibing the Chookies. So he's gone Marky Mark anytime in his same game. Paired that with Angus Crichton. And Roosters to win 1-12. 27-75.
Holy shit.
That I can confirm that is the biggest play this week we've got.
So Roosters, it's pretty behaved for us.
Yeah, it is. It very much.
I think we're sort of sick of losing.
Yeah. So yeah, Marky Mark Crichton, Roosters to win 1-12, 27-75.
Beautiful. Let's get to Sunday, Easter Sunday. We got another interesting game here. We got I wouldn't know how to. I know there's definitely a analysis here of these two teams, like a Titan and a Raider. Like, are the Raiders just old school Titans, or the Titans and the Raiders just very old but different?
The Raiders is a Viking.
Yeah, what's a Titan? Like an army Titan.
Like a Roman.
So the Romans versus the Vikings. See, I knew there's some sort of.
I think I'm very wrong, but that's what I'm going with.
I'm getting a spray about talking shit on a podcast where we talk shit. Well, good on you, mate.
You can tell she's a Dargan supporter.
And she just knows the Dragons beat Titans and Raiders when it comes to combat. Anyway, we're here talking rugby league.
Couldn't beat a fucking eel, but. Zap.
See if they can beat a little bird this week. Anyway, we've got the Gold Coast Titans at the sunny Gold Coast up against the Canberra Rabbitohs, who have been flying. They're just winning and winning well, pumping by 50. And the Gold Coast are doing Gold Coast stuff. Looking good, looking shit, looking good, looking shit.
They've looked shit for a bit.
They beat Newcastle. They beat the Roosters. And they just look shit. Who are you tipping?
Well, to be honest, beating the Knights is not a brag. Mate, I don't think this is really much of a question. I think you need to be wary of the old, after you post 50 points on a team, there's a bit of a come down after that. But I can't trust the Titans.
Can we trust the Raiders yet?
I trust them more than the Titans. So that's why I'm going Raiders. The line's 1.5 points. So no, in my luck, the Raiders only win by 1. But give me Raiders to cover. And he didn't score last week. He was the only Raider to not fucking score. And I had him on everything. So I'm going him again to Muttlay. Surely. If not, I'm fucking off him. He's out of my Supercoach team as well if he doesn't score. Fucking done. How do you post 50 and you wing it? Oh, nah, I'm still
That's what I mean,
salty.
Raiders, man. You don't know how they're scoring tries. Left, right, centre. Huddy Young's good, and that's it.
Yeah, till he puts on a fucking sky blue jersey. Useless bastard. Cody's obviously, well, he's obviously predicted the score of this game. He's taking Titans to win, but Raiders to cover the line. So he's taking the Titans to win by 1.
Obviously, didn't look at the lines.
No, he doesn't. So if the Raiders, if the Titans win by 1, he's absolutely fucking nailed that. And he's taken big old Tino to score for 3 points. That's his 3-pointer for this week so far. What about you, Carter?
I'm going the Raiders to win. They're just playing so much better football and they're looking good. But I got a bad feeling they're going to lose this game. Gold Coast, Sunday afternoon at Gold Coast. These are the games they seem to get up. They got up against Newcastle, that's for sure. But no, I'm tipping the Raiders. The Raiders cover the line, win well. And I've got David Fafita to score any time, though.
Just a little cheeky stat here for you. So the Titans actually haven't beaten the Raiders at Seabus.
Oh, ever.
Since round 1, 2018.
That's a long time ago.
It is. Since then, they've played one game there. They lost 21-0. Another game, 36-16. 36-24. So they've only played 3 games since that at Seabus, but all 3 to the Raiders.
Yeah, well, I'm going Raiders. Raiders to win well, and David Fafita to score. And that sort of goes in with my same game multi, which I'm going Raiders to win. Because I think the Raiders are going to win. But I'm not convinced that any of the Raiders' try scores are actually going to score. But with Gold Coast, hey, they're easy to pick. But I'm going Raiders to win, Philip Sarby to score, and Jaden Campbell to score, baby. Lock it in.
The Gold Coast are easy to pick for try scorers, are they?
No. But I like them. I like their try scorers. And they love attacking football. So that's what I got. And that's getting me a nice $16, which I don't mind. Kyle hates these bets when you're like going for one team, but you pick 2 try scorers from the other team. He's like, it's just stupid. And we love to do it to him. He's like, you guys are fuckheads.
Look, as I said, when you did it last week and you took the Cowboys minus 7.5, paired that with Latrell and Alex Johnson, I was like, somehow this will be something that you win. You didn't. You only got 1 leg out of it, but, you know. On to the next. So, what did you have? Sorry, Raiders to win, Campbell anytime, Sami anytime?
Yes.
Nice. How much was that, Pan?
16?
$16.
$16, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Beautiful. Let's get to the other Sunday clash. And it's probably going to be the shittest game of the week, guys, so don't even worry about watching it. Trying the anti-tactics here.
This is so different for you.
Probably won't be many points in this game. It's probably going to be disgusting, so, whatever. But we have the Newcastle Knights.
Are you finally tipping against them?
No. Get fucked. We've got the mighty Newcastle Knights up against the Cronulla Sharks. Knights ready to bounce back, baby. We've had some shockers. The fucking whole team's under the rubbles. The coach is going to get sacked again. We got no halfback. We've got no 5/8. We never did, but we're going to win this game, and we're going to win it well. Newcastle, baby. Come on.
It's almost like you just flicked a switch there. You were very...
Guess who's scoring a try?
Fucking Kalen.
Nah. Get fucked. I'm not picking that guy. I'm not that convinced.
Who's scoring then?
Brandon Best, because they're actually going to give him the ball more than twice in an attacking zone. They're going to give it to him like 7 or 8 times, and he's going to at least crash over and not pass it. Fuck, because we've got to do that to score tries. Don't get me started. Tyson Gamble's back, mate. Can be a halfback.
He's not a halfback.
Fuck it. I saw, like, when I was going through the team list, I was like, Fletcher Sharp, Tyson Gamble. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, yes, they've dropped Phoenix Crossland. He's fucking out, and he's still starting. I know. Fuck. What a man, mate. He tripped over, mate, 2 weeks ago. Last week, he just looked shit. Got fucking leveled.
That was a big fucking hit, too.
At least he's playing hooker where he gets forced to pass the ball. Most of the time, anyway. So scoot over for a try.
Cody's just rolling it back again here for the Sharks game. Sharks, Nakora. So he's obviously just, fuck you, Carter. Sharks are going to pump his, covering the 8.5 line. Now, I'd be lying if that wasn't my original thought here. But
You should do it, mate. You're going to regret not doing it.
look, for me, as much as I rag on the Knights, just mainly because they're your team, really, Jake, but a team that's only scored 46 points, well, let's just go 10 points in the last 4 weeks of footy, right? The seal has to break at some point. And the Sharks are not convincing on the road, okay? So, first of all, I'm taking the Knights with the line. Give me the 8.5 start. Because their defense is not bad. The defense keeps them in games. If their attack clicks, they win this game.
It doesn't have to click it. It's just got to, like, touch. A little bit.
Right, just touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, well, to click, you got to touch first. So, therefore, I thought it was all right.
But this might surprise you, but I'm taking the Knights head-to-head as well. I reckon there's an upset brewing. And if they don't win this game, right, a Sunday afternoon on Easter in Newcastle.
We had a Sunday in Newcastle last week too, mate.
Yeah, but how often do they lose back-to-back Sunday afternoons in Newcastle? Not very fucking many. So give me the Knights, and I'm going one outside you. I'm taking Greg Marju anytime.
Yes, go left all day, please.
And just to back that up, I was about to say, I did miss that one. I was going to say that the Knights have actually won like the last 4 or 5 at McDonald Jones Stadium against the Sharkies, but actually, I lied. They won the last one, but lost the one before that, and then won multiple before that. Either way, I've got the same game here.
Newcastle race to 30. Let's go.
Look, no, respectfully. Give me... So I'm keeping Marju. He's definitely due a try because he's not scored for the last fucking 4 or 5 weeks. And for Supercoach reasons, I also really needed him to score. Be very helpful. And I obviously did this bet before I made my choice on what's happened, what I'm doing, because I've done old Cody here. I've taken Marju anytime, but then I'm taking Ramian and Mulatalo anytime for the Sharkies. Marju, Ramian, Mulatalo, 13.50.
Into Knights win. They'll be paying a lot.
Yeah.
You've done it, Cody.
I've done it, Cody.
Beautiful. Getting me amped up for that game. I love it. It's going to be the 3rd Sunday in a row. I'm so keen for Rugby League and be like, make my weekend.
Have you got cricket on? The umpire?
Oh, we're done, mate. It's Easter weekend.
I don't fucking know.
They don't do stuff on Easter weekend because it's a 4-day weekend and people do stuff usually with their families.
Yeah, but I know they've played it on Mother's Day before.
Yeah, that's just a normal... But never on a long weekend.
Oh, yeah, because all the cricket boys
around.
are very religious.
It's not about that. It's people want to do shit. Fuck off.
I'll go camping.
I got no cricket for like 5 weeks, mate. I had grand finals last week. So then there's no LMS for like 5 weeks.
Oh.
So the winter season starts. We're going to get, I think, 2 weeks off indoor.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Last game.
And like we said, it is Easter, so we've got an Easter Monday clash. It's always interesting time, 4 o'clock on a Monday. But they have started making it a bit of a rivalry here. We've got the Western clash, the West Tigers up against the Parramatta Eels. And what a week of news and headlines from the West Tigers. I just love a good headline. With Lockie Galvin saying, get fucked, I'm out. And then West Tigers, well, then you're out of our team list. Fucking dropped. I don't know how it's either going to galvanise this team or it's going to make them play get it? Galvanise. Oh, that's good.
I actually thought you did that deliberately.
I didn't realise it, but I mean, it's either going to I feel like it could galvanise the Tigers and play better. And then it seems like this is a team choice. But if they look shit and not play well,
the report...
they're sitting one of their best players, it's going to be very
the report was that the playing group came to Benji and said, we don't want to play with him.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to play for the Tigers.
Yeah.
So they'd rather start looking to the future.
Well, and I don't mind Dewey at the 7. Or like putting Luai at the 7 and Dewey at the 6. I don't mind that. Like, Luai will be the 7, obviously. But it's basically handing him the keys. And we saw last year, while Cleary was out at Penrith, Luai did good things when he had the keys to the car. You know, so it was still kind of Galvin's team to start. Like, Luai was getting him around the park, but Galvin was taking that first. He was the main impact. So it's going to be interesting to see what Luai does as the main guy now.
But then probably the biggest news is actually the Eels, and they welcome back their captain, the State of Origin halfback, the Australian halfback, Mitchell Moses, back into their team, who they've been waiting and needing to have back. So they're looking a bit more like a rugby league team on paper now.
Jack Williams is also back.
That's good. Could have got told that. I wouldn't have traded him out last week probably, but oh well.
And Kelma Tuolangi is also in.
Their second rows, they keep changing like fucking hotcakes. They've got no idea what they want to do. But anyway, so it's going to be very interesting. So, I don't know.
Look,
I don't know.
We'll start off with... I'll start off here. Tigers, mate. Luai's going to run them around. I know they're missing Galvin. Moses is back, but... you can't trust the Eels. Simple as that. Give me the Tigers... Basically, and I was actually kind of surprised the line was 1.5 points, to be honest. And I think Jerome Luai is going to step up and also cross the stripe here for him. Just his pattern at left foot, score.
I'll go. And I think I'm watching the Tigers too last week. They look like a team at the moment. All their backs are doing good things. Bull is looking like a fucking gun. And their forwards, Terrell May, Polate, they just got a good thing going at the forwards. So I think they're just going to dominate the Eels forwards too much. And Moses and Dylan Brown back together. I'm going Tigers. Tigers will win. Eels, they're going for the wooden spoon this year. They're having a rest this year. So let's go Tigers. And I'm going Stafford Toa to score. He's looking red hot on the right there.
I'm actually proper pissed that I didn't get him in coach. I looked at him a while back before his price rise went up.
It was a misread because he didn't play the first round, so people just didn't even look at him. And then he was straight back in round 2 or whatever after injury, and he's been killing it.
Now, Cody must be feeling something a little different because he's gone Eels.
He's a big Galvin man, I reckon, so he's sort of like...
I think it's the mixture of losing Galvin, the whole situation going on with that as a distraction.
I'd love to get his take though, what he thinks about it, because
I don't know, Cody. What's your take on that, bud?
Do you think Galvin should not play even though he doesn't want to be there? He's one of their best players. What do you reckon, Cody?
Me.
Yeah, good take from you, like usual.
Oh, that was good.
It'll be good because then we can actually know if Cody actually did listen to the potty, because he has to listen pretty far in to get that little fucking take.
Little Easter egg. Get it?
Oh, yes! Easter Bunny!
And he's obviously just vibing the whole Mitchell Moses being back in the team thing because he's taking Moses any time.
On his cock.
Yeah. So he's obviously riding it big time, getting in nice and deep lock. So he's also got this game. Cody's got this game. He has included Mitchell Moses in his same game multi. Sania to River anytime. And then he's got the new inclusion from the Tigers, Brent Naden, to combine with Bailey Simonson, to combine for 2 or more tries.
Jeez.
So he feels like there could be a few tries on offer here.
I think there will be too. Easter Monday.
And I feel like that's a red hot shout, all pending on Moses. I think Moses would be, if there's a leg that lets him down here, it might be Moses. But
I guess close to $20. I like that too.
$23.50, mate.
Yeah, I do like that, man.
Yeah.
Moses loves a try.
He does, fun. And it's Easter, so...
He loves coming back. He loves football. So yeah, get around it.
Naden and Simonson combined for 2 or more. Taruva anytime, Moses anytime. $23.50.
Nice.
Hopefully we get some chocolates this Easter.
Yes, please.
It's been a long time between drinks.
And let's get some multi chocolates as well. Let's get some crucial chocolates. Let's get some big bark chocolates. They'll be red hot.
Are we starting with a big box of favourites?
We're going with the big box of favourites. Yeah. No, favourites aren't that over. Nah, favourites, they're good. You know what you're getting. You're getting a good box of favourites. Definitely Turkish Delight, number 1. What's your number 1 in a favourite box there, Big Kyle?
All of them. Nah, actually, I have to admit, it's probably not a normal go-to for most people, but the Old Gold. Is that in that one?
Yeah, they're in the good old favourites.
Yeah.
Just the Old Gold with a dark chocolate.
Yeah, I fucking love it, eh?
Oh, there is sometimes a limited edition dark favourites box. That's red hot.
We've never seen that.
Yeah. You get old gold, you get old gold dark, you get dark cherry ripe, you get, it's good, eh?
I love a dark cherry ripe. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, cherry ripes are up there. Cherry ripes.
But you said old gold, now you're going cherry ripe.
Yeah, but it also
Mate, we
it
wanted
depends on
one
As I
favourite.
said, they're all favourites. It just depends on my mood on depending on what I like right now.
Most overrated favourite? 12.
You're
Right
fucking
now.
cooked. A twirl is just a flake wrapped in chocolate.
Overrated.
It's great.
Overrated.
You're fucking. You know
Anyway.
what is overrated? Boost. Boost is the most overrated one. It's not that great.
I like Boost because they came out when we were young. Like, we can relate with that chocolate. They're good old ads.
They're ads.
Boost. Yeah, we can relate.
Like the Viking from
yeah,
the fucking.
we remember. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. I'll get around Boost.
Oh, I like their ads. Chocolate shit. Well, it's not shit. It's just overrated.
Anyway, let's get the big bark. We'll start off well. Kyle, you've been pumping them out. What are you going this week with the big bark?
Mate, I feel like this is fucking solid value. As I said with the Knights, I feel like it's about to blow, right? It's about to blow. Sharkies, absolute pretenders on the road. You know the Knights are going to go left.
Oh my God.
You know it. They have to. That's where it is. They're going there. So give me Marju first, second, or third for $4.20.
Shit. Far out. That's juicy. Oh, I'm going the Ipswich 4-3, Gold Coast Titans, Phillips Army. I'm just feeling him scoring this weekend, but I'm going a bit bigger. And I got a bit burned from the first 1, 2, 3 last week, so I'm just going first half.
Boost.
Phillips Army scoring the first half.
Right. Now, on to Big Cody. So it's a triple dipper. He's triple dipped. And it actually...
Oh, that's so Mitchell Moses.
So our big bark this week, kind of like our crucial the other week, it's a final 3 games.
Oh,
so you're taking the Titans the third last game. I'm on the Knights second last, and then he is in the Eels game, the final game of the weekend.
It's a long wait to get the big box of favourite.
Yeah. So basically, if we're 2 legs up, we're going to have a lot of money riding on Mitchell Moses.
The New South Wales halfback. I like that.
Yeah, at $4.10 any time. So total odds. Where do you reckon that's landing us, mate?
We got a 450, got a 420.
420, eh?
We got about $38.
Yeah, mate. Try 57.68.
Oh, I was going to say 58. Oh, I just looked at it then. I could have went Phillips Army 1, 2, or 3. It was an extra dollar, so that would have got even higher. But no, that burnt us last week, so I'm just going first half.
You just need to know when to take it, mate. You know Purdue, if you had to take it in first half, didn't count either.
I know. Oh, fuck. Is that actually go second half? No, locked in.
No, there's actually no... I think they might have added it. I haven't had a look. But there's been a couple of times where I wanted to take a player second half, but I haven't seen it.
It was exactly the same odds, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, that's annoying. Anyway, how about we get Crucial with a little bag of Lindt chocolates?
Lindt.
Yeah. Do you not like them?
If we go to Easter, my crucial chocolate,
Cream
egg, baby.
egg, yeah.
Give me a cream egg if we're going crucial.
The Crucial cream egg.
Like, I'm not all about Easter chocolate, but if I just want a little bit, a couple of cream eggs, and I'm crucially happy.
I prefer
guess
pies.
Easter.
Don't have too many, but I have a few meat pies.
Well, let's get crucial, and I got to the store. I'm going to lock it in again. Just go nice and simple, and I'm banking him to score, and I think it's a sure thing, and that is Sua Falonga to score anytime.
I don't mind it. So,
Bit
Carter,
short.
you
It's
said
very
earlier,
short.
you
It's
said, I
very
remember,
short.
yeah, you said earlier in the show that if you had the Bulldogs game, your Crucial would be Jacob Kiraz.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously at some point today, you and Cody were on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
So he's taken Jacob Kiraz
Yeah.
anytime as his Crucial. For me, I'm having a lot of trouble this year, as my record shows. I'm 2-4 with a void, so 2-4-1 basically.
So 2 and 5.
Yeah, essentially 2-5.
That sounds much shitter, and that is what it is.
Yeah, I actually haven't hit anything since round 2.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Yeah, I'm on a fucking absolute dry spell, and I'm really struggling. So I'm not touching the Knights Sharks game because both teams can play a bit of defense, right? The other game I had, Sea Eagles, Dragons. fucking no idea what you're going to get out of that.
Oh, we know what you should go.
I'm going Walsh anytime.
Oh, I was going to say Arthur's, but okay. Go Walsh.
Walsh, Arthur's was too short for me. I
And
did
we were
not
going
like
real
it.
short.
Yeah.
I like Walsh.
Walsh at $1.95. As I said, the Warriors
Up against Warriors, his old
the
team.
Warriors are soft in the middle, so I can see some breaks coming through. Walsh on the support play. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I envisioned, and that's why I'm taking him. I'm fucking backing him in.
Oh, Cody
Back in
would
New
hate it,
Zealand.
I reckon.
So we've got Suafalongo, Jacob Kiraz, and Reece Walsh. Now, this is probably the first time in Muttlay history where every single leg has not hit two. Nothing's over $2.
It. Probably like paying $8, and I hate it. But
this is officially our shortest one of the season, and quite possibly
history.
$6.38.
Oh, I hate it.
But I'm loving it because I honestly feel like
it's $30 of that we do the big Muttlay Crucial. That's still $180.
$191.50.
Yeah,
so
we'll take that right now.
Fucking oath. So yeah, Suafalongo, Jacob Kiraz,
Like I said,
Weish,
it's crucial.
Walsh.
I'll take a little cream egg whenever. I'll take a $190 egg. So give me a little bit of cream egg, baby.
I'll give you a little bit of cream egg, baby.
So there it is, boys. That is round 7. Easter weekend. Bets and tips and slips. Bets are out. Feeling good. Get around it.
And remember, gamble responsibly, punters.
So, Big Kyle.
Yes.
What have you done, Supercoach? You locked him in? What have you done? I've gone heavy. I've gone hard again. I'm using my boost. I'm boosted. Using my third boost because I want to bring some big dogs in. I'm getting sick of the shit. And I could very regret this, but I feel like I'm at that point where I need to go a bit different than other people. And I'm bringing in David Feeder.
So
I'm bringing in David Feeder, Harry Grant.
I've currently only made... There's only one trade I've confirmed, and that is Isaiah Tass to Hiroti.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Currently, my second trade is Nafu. So Nafu White's out of my team.
Good.
I just don't know who I'm bringing in.
Are you going up or down?
Down, I need to get money.
Oh, you got Egan?
I already got Egan.
Oh, okay.
Because I went sideways on him from Miles Martin last week.
I don't know if there's anyone good there in the forwards.
Well, I went Matty Nicholson at the moment. Yeah, but I'm not liking it because fucking Hosking's back on the bench.
Fully hooked in now.
Yeah.
I think you're going to regret that, bro. You're going to trade him out like next week.
Yeah. I'm not set on that. That's what it is at currently.
That's Toby Couchman, but I don't think he's much cheaper than Nafi White.
No, he's actually dearer.
Oh, he's a deal already, yeah.
Yeah, he's $5.88. I'm really annoyed because I had Toby Couchman on my watch list early, and then I just went away from him for whatever reason. And yeah, so
maybe don't go down, go Nafi White up.
Yeah, but I'm needing the money. But so
I
I haven't
money. You go on the other one to make a money.
Well, I'm going to swap Clifford to Cleary next week, but that makes no sense because Cleary's got a short break even. Because then I was also looking to go from Clifford to Hughes.
And you got Thomas Cant, don't you?
I do have Cant. So my bench second row is a Cant, Hubner, and Egan. All just make
all the good ones.
Yeah.
I've
currently, as it stands, I've got Payne Haas, Terrell May in my front row, and then Lindsay Smith and Paddy Carrigan are my backup front rowers. And then my starting second row is Ola Kawatu, Tino, and then Nicholson. I'd go to Kikau if Kikau's in.
I think go to Kikau anyway if you can afford him. You don't need Nichols this week. Nichols, he's going to be in trade out in 1 week, 2 weeks. Just go Kikau, mate. Especially if you like Kikau as a play. If not, then just go someone really cheap and just, yeah.
Because the only other play I'd go is Toby Couchman. But then I'm spending some money there. Only like 30, 40K, but still. The only other thing I was thinking was Nafu. I use my boost, my last boost, and go Nafu White to Kikau, and then go Paddy Carrigan to Toby Couchman.
That sounds like a weird boost.
Yeah, I don't like it either, so I'm probably not going to use my boost. I've just got to figure out what I'm doing with Nafu White.
But yeah, I wasn't even looking at Hiroti, but then I looked at him a bit today. I'm like, he's looking good. Sounds like Iwo might be out for a bit longer than I first thought.
Well, even Silly's out for another 2 weeks, Iro. So
yeah,
so you'd get a little bit of a price rise on Hiroti.
Yeah, and I just had too many centre wings that are about peak, so I'm like, I actually need to get rid of one of them. So I looked at break evens, and actually Shibarski's break even was an extra 20 than Arthur's this week. So I got rid of Shiba this week for Hiroti. And then I've gone, Harry Grant in my hooker. gone out of Reynolds. What a fucking waste that was. And then I'm bringing in Dave for the feeder at 680. If he starts playing like he does, 120 last week, you're not going to get him any cheaper.
Have we had confirmation on Tuapolotu? What is?
He's definitely out, but I still
Oh no, he's definitely out.
I haven't heard any how long.
So
I'm definitely holding him this week, and we'll see if there's any more info next week.
Because at the end of the day, like I could probably go Tuapolotu to Nathan Cleary because
how can you swing him there and swing him there?
Huh?
How can you swing a wing centre to your halfback though?
Drop Dewey from a 5/8 down.
He's got Dewey down,
and then Metcalf from a halfback to 5/8.
And I think next week, no matter what, it's going to be probably Arthur's out or Marzu if Marzu doesn't score a try. Down to Billy Smith, and then someone up for Karaz.
Would you use your boost to get rid of Tuapolotu for Cleary?
No, I feel like the only time you should use a boost if you're trading out someone not great, good for a gun, and you just do a Tuapolotu who I reckon could be a keeper for another keeper. And Tuapolotu's not going to lose you any money, so you don't need to get rid of him. You can just wait.
Yeah,
especially when it's your last boost. If you still had 3 boosts like me, I was like, maybe. But you only got 1 left.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need it next week because I think Oyongi and Tamale are going to be out of my team next week. And I also need to get rid of Clifford. So I feel like... Who's got the bye next week, actually?
But I'm missing out on Egan, so that's a bit sad, but I'm going to have to miss out on him.
I'm hoping fucking...
Can't get him in this week.
Shane Flanagan does the old switcheroo again this week.
Yeah.
He's been named on the bench, but... When he comes on, he's fucking rips and tears.
So good. He's good, man. I wanted him in my team, but I just didn't get him last week, and then he's too much now.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do to get more money?
I could go like...
I'm going to go Nafu, White, Aaron Clark.
Aaron Clark. He's looking all right. But yeah. And I think... And it's my 4th reserve. I'm still tossing up. Out of Tom Starling, Sandon Smith, Thomas Cant, Hiroti. I think I'm going to Tom Starling because they got the Titans. He might score again. But yeah, I'm liking my team a bit much this week. I think the boost is worth it. And then next week, Karaz in. I want him so bad, and he's going to go up. But it's going to be who do I drop out? Marzu or Arthurs? Because one of them, I want to keep Marzu, of course, but fuck, he's killing me.
Who have you got in your matchups this week, bud?
Who do I have?
Oh, in the classic, I'm versing old no-show Cody up here.
Oh, this should be a good matchup. He's both going well. So.
3rd versus 4th.
Yeah,
a little bit of a
hot.
fucking red hot here. Look out.
I'm versing Rez, who I don't actually know who it is, to be honest. I'm sure I do know who they are, but I don't know who it is.
You're versing old Shags in the draft, eh?
Yes, versing there, but I'm feeling good because...
Oh, and I had a look at this, actually.
He's got a lot of... he's got no halfback or no 5/8 this week.
Oh, that's rough.
Because he's got Dearden, he's got Cowboys.
I'm versing the undefeated Butters.
Ooh.
So, 1st versus 3rd in the draft. And then, who's old Cody got?
And I got my waiver. I got Tommy Hazleton in as my waiver, so he's in my team this week.
Ooh.
And all my Bulldogs are back on, so I'm looking red hot this week.
Cody's got the winless happy doggies. Doesn't want to be that bloke. He doesn't want to be Kyle Kuzma.
He said on Monday he's going to be that bloke.
So, yeah, good matchups this week.
Get around it. Get around Easter, get some chocolates in ya, and get some football on ya, and we'll catch you later.
Cut the stream.
Fuck yeah, hog's breath.